to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
I come to you tonight.
Yes.
With a torched face.
A torched face.
Yes.
Your eyebrows?
Lit right now. My mouth is still on fire.
Okay.
There is a... We have a Louisiana Hot Chicken place. Louisiana Hot Chicken place.
Okay.
That's close by. I don't know if you knew this. Over by Bel Air.
Just
on
called
Foothills.
Louisiana.
No, it's called Flamin' Chicks. With a Z on the end. Flamin' Chicks.
Wait.
By Bel Air.
Bel Air. Okay.
Yeah. And so I had a couple opportunities to go there on a Wednesday when the girls have been busy.
Okay.
So, for instance, a couple weeks ago, Melanie had a dinner plans with a friend. Shanna has her union meeting.
Okay.
And so they're like, go just do whatever for dinner.
Go kill time, Dad.
So I go and try it. So a couple weeks ago, I went and tried Flame. I saw it and I was like, oh, I want to try. It's Louisiana Hot Chicken. I love Louisiana Hot Chicken.
Okay.
And there's different styles, right? They have a little bit different styles. So the thing about Louisiana Hot Chicken is you can order how hot you want your hot chicken.
Right.
And they have the normal rating.
Okay.
Like, no, small, medium, large. No, they got several ratings.
Right.
So I order, well, let's see. I go with medium.
Okay.
So that was the first time. And I'm eating it. It's like, there is no heat on this whatsoever.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is medium? Like, seriously, there's like one or two notches below that. I just went for the middle.
Okay.
I wanted to see how hot the middle was.
Sure.
And there was no heat for me.
Okay.
Zero.
And no one else in the family has had this for you to get any sort of feedback?
No.
So it's just you?
It's just me.
Okay.
And it's a chicken sandwich with like some coleslaw on it.
Okay.
And a pickle.
Okay.
And a little sauce.
Yep.
And the hot chicken.
A hot chicken.
And some fries.
Okay. So it was a sandwich.
A sandwich.
It wasn't like a
strips or
tray of wings or drumsticks.
Yeah, just a sandwich.
Okay.
And it's good. I enjoy it. So I'm like, all right, we'll have to come back and see.
Next time.
Seeing how medium had no heat whatsoever.
Okay.
So tonight, I had the same situation. I go in there, I'm like, what's above medium? Is it like medium hot? No, it's hot. Okay. And they've got the Scoville ratings on the thing.
All right.
And after I order the hot, I kind of eye the Scoville ratings and I realize I think medium was like 4,000.
Okay.
And hot was like 40,000.
Oh, so it's a ramp.
I mean, it's a quick ramp.
A hot ramp. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
the hockey sticks of ramps.
Holy shit. That was fucking hot.
Okay.
Like I am mucusing. My mouth is on fire. I'm like practically shoving ranch into my face for the fries, Like, let's shovel some ranch in with some fries to get this to cool. It was there. How do you go from medium with no heat to hot with 1,000 suns burning in your face?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Was it just you alone this time?
Oh, yeah. No one. Melly had plans.
Okay.
Shan was at her union meeting. And
did the chicken sandwich look any different? Like it looked like it was rolled in more sauce, or the breading looked different, or anything visually that was different than the medium?
I mean, it did look like it had a different spice layer or something on it.
All right.
But like, I'm expecting like, a gentle ramp.
Right.
Well, okay, medium didn't have any.
Yeah.
So that means hot would be a little bit hotter.
Sure.
But no, it's the difference between getting run over by a truck and not getting run over by a truck.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Ow, fuckers!
Yeah. Like, I just didn't get run over by a truck. And now I'm getting run over by a truck.
You labeled it as medium. Yeah. Thanks, dickheads.
Yeah. And in fact, I wanted to say something like, hey, last time I was in here, is this normal? Because I got medium and there was literally no heat. And then I got hot and it was like my face is melting. And I'll probably be using my bidet pretty heavily later.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And there were levels below medium?
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a level above hot.
Holy shit.
I know.
Oh, God damn it.
So now I feel like you have to go try it. For a comparison, you're going to have to go 2 different days.
And do a medium?
And do a medium and then do a hot.
Okay.
And I want to know what you have to say about it.
I'm pretty sure I know... Is it to the left of the Bel Air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
next to
I think I saw that.
LS Teca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weeks back.
Yeah.
Driving around with Venus. It might have been to drop something off the UPS store or something in there.
Yeah.
And I went, ooh, that looks, and she's like, yeah, I've read something, or she got a flyer, so she knew of it. And I went, ooh, fucking chicken. I like fried chicken. Chicken hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't been over there since.
It's fine. I mean, it was tasty. I've had better. I will say I've had better Nashville hot, but now it's just a science experiment,
right?
To see if anyone else has the same experience I have had.
Okay.
With medium, and then the next level being hot, of being a difference of night and day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder how late they're open.
I don't know. They're open now, and it's 7:18 p.m. You know. So you got to try it at some point and let me know, because it feels very disingenuous to have a step
4,000 to 40.
Yeah, and
1,000.
Yeah, I mean it says what it says on the menu as far as Scoville units or whatever, but I don't know why you wouldn't like make a middleman in between. Torch your face off and medium.
Yeah, give me the 20,000.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. So anyway.
Wow. Well, good for you.
Yeah, I guess. I just thought it was interesting.
So you're still in recovery?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like my face was sweating. You know, like suddenly I'm like blowing my nose, you know, and I feel like it's hot if I'm doing that, it's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just need some comparison is all I'm getting at.
Okay. I'll get on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever you have the
maybe I'll
opportunity.
feel frosty tomorrow why not do it tomorrow?
And I don't know, maybe you can order just like strips and maybe get one that's like medium and one that's hot or whatever, and then you could try it at the same time.
Yeah.
Where I just did a sandwich.
Like I need a basket of medium and a basket, or is it just sandwiches?
I don't know. They have sandwiches and strips, I think.
Do they?
Yeah. And then they have like combos, which is very strange to me because the number 4 combo is the sandwich and fries and a drink. And it's like one of them's 2 sandwiches and fries and a drink.
Okay.
One's like a sandwich and strips and fries and a drink. And I'm like, bro, I just need a sandwich and fries. And that should be number 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not number 4 and pasted onto the side of the menu.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing out here?
It was like they went, oh shit, we fucked up. We got to add a number 4 and tape it onto the side of the monitor.
Yeah.
We
forgot the one that everyone gets.
Yeah, which is the
basic,
sandwich.
Basic bitch.
Anyway.
At least at In-N-Out, the number 1 is like the common.
That's the double, right? The number 1?
No, 1 is just a plain hamburger. 2 is a double.
Oh.
3 is something else. Like 1 is
a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. 2 is double.
Yeah.
I don't know what 3. I can't.
I'm not a double guy.
I do doubles. I do number 2.
I'm always just a cheeseburger.
I think Venus and Xander might be a single patty.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just like it's too. I don't know. It's like too much meat.
Too much meat?
Yeah, the ratio's off for me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, somehow it's like the meat to everything else ratio seems too high.
They have I just ran it. Speaking of In-N-Out, two of Piper's, actually a good chunk of all of Piper's friends at some point have or are currently In-N-Out employees.
Oh.
And Piper was telling me about one of the secret menu items is to have the fries done but floppy,
like undercooked.
I mean, yes, like almost like McDonald's, like how you can get they're crispy, but then they start to get floppy if you like double dip them or something.
Because we order them well done.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's a menu ask to have them cooked, but just before they are fully like rigid, and they get like soggy.
I don't want that.
So Piper likes it
soft
because they're not. Yeah, they're a little bit. They have crunch, but they're soft. And apparently, it's one of the biggest banes of In-N-Out employees because you have to. It's not that you can just take the fries and put them back in to get wells or leave a whole batch because most of the wells don't always necessarily not mix well with a typical Dunn's. But the cut it short ones, that is a one-off, and it's not a timer. It's not a timer thing. They
have to judge it and pull it early.
Right, right. And she was just like, I can't believe you fucking do this. Like, that's stupid. And she was like, but they fucking told me that it was a thing. So I got the thing and I preferred my fries that way. And then, it ran off into this like inside joke.
So do you like them that way?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I've never had them that way.
Okay.
Like, I like their fries. My biggest complaint with In-N-Out fries is that they don't, if you're not going to eat them there, for me, it's all bad.
Floppy Joe.
Like they go cold so fast. Like no, that doesn't work for me.
That's restaurants in general for me. Like, I don't like taking stuff home simply for the quality factor.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially like, that's why we always talk about delivery. Like, I don't want delivery because number one, I don't know when my food was ready. I don't know how long it took for the fucking Uber guy or DoorDash guy to get there to pick up my food.
He had 5 stops before he came here with my McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
and then I don't want to pay extra to have like subpar quality shit come to my house.
Right.
Yeah. So we just had this discussion at home like a week or two ago, and I'm like, I just want to eat there because then it gets served to you and it's like hot and fresh
right now.
It's exactly what you expect to get.
Right.
So I have trouble with that taking it home thing.
Yeah.
The girls are really good about like, they just throw it in the air fryer and get it going again. And I'm like, I don't want to go through the hassle.
Yeah.
Because while I'm doing that, my burger, you know what I mean?
And we were driving past like a silly like fry kick of late. We've been talking about it. Like Piper and I would go to Dungeons and Dragons or something. On our way back, we should get fries. Yeah. Except it went too late and nothing was open, so we would like miss it up. And then she went down for Cal Poly. Cal Poly's band was doing a Chinese New Year parade thing, so she went down to San Francisco to see Nick over the weekend, and they stopped at McDonald's, and I sent her a thing like, bring fries? Get fries? She's like, the fries were fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
We were driving around town. Today's Wednesday. It may have been Monday. And the new McDonald's on the way right there at the corner of West Park is open. We're like, we should go give them some business and we'll get fucking fries. So we got done with some studying we were doing, and Venus, get in the fucking car. Let's go get some. I had a drink. I had booze, so I told her she had to drive me
through the drive-thru.
Drive me through the drive-thru, and Piper's like, I'm gonna get the fries. I'm like, get in the fucking car. Mom's driving us to get fucking fries.
Yeah.
So like, why aren't you driving? I'm like, I had tequila on a bet. Anyway, it's a long story.
Yeah.
So we and then it's the joke like, well, when you order your fries, you ask fries with no salt. so that way
they're fresh.
You get fresh fries. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, everyone probably in this store, or the bulk of them, are probably all new employees. I ain't looking to cause any troubles. And plus, I like my fries salted anyway.
Yeah.
They're all probably new, working with new equipment, following all the exact standards, like with stopwatches and timers all over the place. I guarantee you, we're going to get there. We're going to ask for fries. We're going to get fresh shit.
Yeah, that's possible.
We got fresh shit,
Yeah.
except the drive time just from there to here, and the handing off a bag of small fries to Xander. Knock, knock, knock. You want some fries? Yeah, I'll take some fries. Here's your fucking fries. Went to the kitchen, pulled out a fry, lukewarm at best. Motherfuck!
McDonald's,
I had to
say
chuck
what you will about McDonald's in general, but their fries, when they are fresh and hot, are still the best.
Yes.
They're so good.
Yes. So I had to goose them in the air fryer, and they crispied up. They were certainly better than me trying to scarf them in their temperate state as they were.
Yeah.
But it was still like, damn it.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. Anyway, so it was funny. Yeah. So fries, fucking fries.
Flamin' Chicks has like a seasoned crinkle fry, so there's seasoning all over the fries. FYI,
I've never been able to replicate to the same quality garlic fries that I got from a Kings game.
Oh, do they do like Parmesan cheese?
Yeah, it's like Parmesan, some parsley, and garlic. Like, I can get all the way back to my seat, and those fries are still amazingly hot.
Yeah.
And everything sticks to the fries. I've tried, when we had a fryer, like fucking garlic fries, dude. Fucking garlic fries. That whole scenario just never toss oil. That fucking most of the garlic ends up on the bottom of the bowl. I'm like, you know what? I'm done fucking around with this. I've figured out how it works with wings. Chicken wings. Fries? No, fuck it. Whatever. I'll just salt the fries and just call it done. Like, fucking whatever. Or I'll order it at a place. But I have never had a better garlic fry basket than at a Kings game.
Wild.
I don't know what they're doing or how they do it. Or maybe it's part of just being in a
environment
at an event, and it's like, man, these are just cool, you know.
Yeah.
I've never had a better hot dog than at Wiener Works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their big giant tray of fries is delicious too, though.
Right. Yeah. Anyway. Yes. Fries.
So we had a eventful weekend.
Did you?
Yeah. The first thing that happened was Sunday.
Holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, go.
We had been planning. Starting on Saturday, we'd sort of loosely planned to go to Lake Berryessa to see the glory hole.
Oh yes.
As it's draining, I've always wanted to go see it literally in action.
Yes.
And so we had been planning on doing that, and we were Sunday like getting up and just let's make some breakfast. You know, it's like 11.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. It was just one of those days, right?
Right.
And so we're like, yeah, let's go do it. We're starting to stir to get ready to go.
Yeah.
And then Chandler texts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know that this was a thing, but apparently it was brought up with my wife. So another thing I didn't know was happening. But he's like, hey,
I got rabies.
Me and Drag are going to go do side-by-sides up in the snow. Do you guys want to go?
Oh,
and like,
here we go.
And part of me is like, oh.
But I was going to go to Berryessa.
Part of me's like that, but part of me's like, man, it's going to be in the snow and it's going to be wet and cold. And,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. And, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we decide, Yeah, we're going.
Okay.
So we are quickly finding all of our wet clothes that we can find, and gloves and
Right.
my sorels and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Right,
And
right,
we're
right.
like throwing everything together. And Chandler shows up with his truck with a side-by-side on a trailer
Okay.
that is not Drake's side-by-side. It's somebody else's.
Okay.
So Drake has his own side-by-side
Mhm.
that he just bought a few months ago.
Oh, it's it's kind of a utility thing, though, isn't it? Or is it a sporty?
It's a Can-Am
Yeah.
side by 4 or 5 seater or 6 seater or something.
Okay.
Side by side.
Yeah.
And it's actually the one that Chandler had on his trailer was the same as Drake's,
Okay.
except Drake has a bunch of lights and a stereo and a bunch of stuff on it.
Yeah.
And this is one of Drake's friends' unit that Chandler had at his house because Chandler is going to be installing stuff like speakers and stereo and that kind of stuff. So
Right.
he told Chandler, "Yeah, you know, if you and Drake want to take it out, please do. It's got a bunch of gas that we're not going to use it for a while.
Okay.
So use the gas up."
Okay.
So he's like, "Okay,
Sure.
yeah." So we loaded up in the truck, and it's just Drake in his truck with his side by side, and it's the 4 of us in Chandler's truck and that side by side.
4 of.
So Melly, Shan, myself, and Chandler.
No Nicole.
Nicole decided not to go.
Okay.
Then we drive up 80 to Highway 20.
Yes.
And we get off at Highway 20, head down 20, like as you're going towards Nevada City-ish.
Alpha. No, wait.
But
yeah.
but up at the top, you hang a right,
Yes.
and there's a lake in there.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of the lake.
Okay.
And we park in the snowy parking lot, and we pull the things off, and everyone gets ready. And we load up the side-by-sides and hit it.
Yes.
And, oh my gosh, I'm going to say...
Uh-oh, here we go. Did you buy one? Please tell me.
No.
Oh.
I had a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Chandler was driving, and I'm not going to be presumptuous and be like, let me drive. It's not mine.
Right.
Right?
Sure.
And without permission from
Sure.
Chandler,
Right.
I'm not going to like say anything. I'm just happy to be on board.
Yes.
The girls are in the back. Chandler and I are up front. Drake's in his. And we just start going up the hill. And
How much snow's on the ground?
depends on where we were, because
right.
it's you're climbing quite a bit on whatever lake that was.
Yeah.
So we stop at the first lake, which is not very far up, maybe 3/4 of a mile from the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Take some pictures. The fucking lake is iced over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's probably 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground.
Okay.
And so we get back in and we load up and we start driving, and it's still paved road.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to an area where it's like the snow plow had pushed snow into a bank.
Yeah.
And we just whoosh over the hill.
Yeah.
And then we're driving for a while, and then it's like unpaved from here. And we're like, whoa. And we're like, there's switchbacks and like little U-turns, and you can see the snow's getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And we just keep going. We're 8 miles from the parking lot.
Fuck yeah. Here we go.
Way up.
Yes.
Way up. I mean, there was probably 3 to 4 feet of snow by the time we got up where we were going.
Oh, wow.
And we didn't really realize. I'm just fucking having fun.
Right.
I didn't really realize how far out we were.
Mm-hmm.
We were just on a trail cruising.
Yeah.
You know? And the things are bonkers. They're they're not all-wheel drive. They're 4-wheel drive, and they got a rear-locking diff, and it's all controllable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they just go, man. They just go. We're just hitting water and snow, and it's flicking up, and Shan's getting stuff in the teeth because she's hanging out the side recording, and everyone's just having a good time, hitting bumps and ruts and getting squirrely and like drifting around corners.
Yes.
So fun.
Yes.
So at one point, as we're climbing, there's a couple of places where water has run down and like washed out the snow
Okay.
over the trail.
Sure.
And it's maybe, I don't know, a section of snow that's missing that's like maybe 4 feet wide.
All right.
Which is it's 3 to 4 feet deep of snow with a section that's 4 feet wide. So you can imagine this.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're like, we get through it. Both of us make it through, no problem. And then we get up to a point where we're like, oh, look at the view. And we all kind of stop and we're getting out and taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Melly's doing a snow angel. Drake's got his dog with him. So the dog's playing and we're like throwing snowballs for the dog and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then Drake's like, we should probably turn around. And I'm like thinking, oh, that's a bummer because the machines are doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing great.
Sure.
And then he saw, well, my logic here is we've been driving for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, we have?
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Time flies.
And so by the time we turn around, we get down the hill. Well, we get to the parking lot probably around 4. And it's like, yeah, we probably should turn around. That's,
Yeah. Well,
okay. No problem.
I'm a guest and happy to be here.
Right. And then Chandler's like, do you want to drive? And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. So we start heading down the hill, and the amount of time that it took for us to pass through, stop, do our stuff, and turn around, the snow got very slushy.
Okay.
To the point to where you're driving and all of a sudden the thing just wants to hang a left out of you're not turning the steering wheel.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it just wants to go left or it wants to go right.
Okay.
So you're constantly fighting that movement.
Sure.
And and Drake's up ahead. He's up in front of us. And so, I'm just fucking smile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drake gets to that little channel.
Right.
And on the way going up the hill, it was sort of a downhill.
Okay.
On the way coming back, that part was kind of an uphill.
Okay.
Drake tries to go through. No. He gets stuck.
Oh, okay.
And he buries that machine up to the frame.
Oh, shit.
Wheels just spinning in the snow. And we're like, oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, shit. Now, both of them have...
I was going to say, do either have winches? Or...
Both of them have winches.
All right.
And luckily, Drake had like a tow rope that was probably 15 feet long or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I say luckily because the trees in that spot were further away than the winch could take.
Okay.
So we had to go around a tree with the rope and then attach the winch to the rope.
Okay.
For the extra length in order for us to even be able to pull.
Okay.
So we work on Drake's side by side trying to get it out.
Okay.
It's not moving. We can't get it out.
Oh, no.
And I have never been in this situation before. I've never sand duned. I've snowboarded.
Yeah.
But I have driven in the snow a lot, but I have never been in a situation where like my vehicle is stuck.
Okay.
Or a vehicle that I am in, or a vehicle that I'm with somebody that they're in, their vehicle is stuck and it needs help getting out. Okay. I've never been in that situation.
All right.
So the thing is buried to the frame, so it's literally resting on...
So it's high-sided on the snow?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's tilted upward.
Okay.
And all the wheels have dug down. They're into trenches.
Okay.
So then we go, well, okay, let's see if we can get the other machine through the little ditch to the other side, and then we'll try and use it to pull.
Sure.
That one gets stuck.
Oh, now it's a party.
Now it's a party. And then we're like, oh no.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
This is a bad situation.
This was fun until...
Because we're like 7.5 or so miles out from the parking lot.
Yeah.
In the snow. And the sun's starting to go down.
Oh, boy.
And it's sketchy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we're all wearing warm clothes. But if we were going to hike out of there, we would have been hiking for a while.
Yeah.
In the snow.
Yes.
So I we get the second machine, not Drake's machine, the second machine that got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
We get it hooked up with the winch, and I'm like, let me get in it, and I start working the winch and 4 low, right?
Okay. Right.
And I get that fucker out of the hole.
All right.
And then we hook up the winch from the other one to the back of this unit.
Right.
To try and pull it up.
Right.
And it just wants to dig a hole. So the one that's out now
right.
is just 4-wheel digging holes in the snow because it's so soft.
Mm-hmm.
The snow has gotten soft. And Drake's starting to like get stressed out, and Chandler told him like, man, we'll leave the machine. If we have to all pile on that one, we'll leave that machine and we'll come back for it.
Yeah.
We'll get everybody out and we'll come back for it. It's fine.
Right.
And that made him feel better. But we don't stop working on it. We still continue to go. So then I'm like telling Chandler, because I never got in Drake's side by side, but I'm like, you gotta let the winch get some real hard pulling on,
right?
And then put it in 4 low and don't spin the wheels. Just get them to grip, and it will pull itself out slowly.
Sure.
The winch will assist, and it will pull itself out.
Right.
Because it wanted to plow through the snow and just keep digging a trench for the tires.
Mm.
So we eventually got the second one out.
Okay.
And it was like, hallelujah. We had a little food. We did have some water. But none of us were prepared for a 7.5 mile hike down a snowy mountain.
Sure.
And then on the way down, we were, smiles again.
Sure.
Like, we went through, that was crazy.
We did it. Now back to the grin.
Yeah. We all thought we were fucked, and now we're not.
Right.
So
now let's do some power slides.
And then on the way down, so we're just playing around. And the snow was, I have to admit, was very sketchy coming back down the hill. It was like it warmed up and got slushy.
Yeah.
And the conditions on it weren't real good. So as we're coming down, all of a sudden a Jeep's coming up the hill. And it's only wide enough for there's only one track.
Yeah.
And so we were on the uphill at that point. So I think you give the uphill the leeway, right? The Jeep would move out of the way for us to get up.
Yes, so that way no one's using brakes. Wait. No. You go, uphill has right of way because the person going downhill can go in reverse and no one has to use brakes. So the uphill gets right of way.
Okay. So that was our situation. So we would have had the right of way.
Okay.
But the problem is we didn't know where it was wide enough, and they didn't know where it was wide enough. So we ended up backing down the hill to a spot and letting them by. But Chandler was chatting them up, and Chandler's like, "Do you have a winch?" And they're like, "No." And it was a beautiful Jeep. I mean, one of the new
guys,
new Jeep.
Yeah.
And Chandler's like, I'd be careful. We just got both of these things stuck up there. And they decided to keep going,
I'll see you on the 4x4 Rescue Facebook group later.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were making jokes about Matt's off-road recovery.
Yeah.
We're going to have to call them.
Mm.
So we ended up making it down the hill. But, man, what a blast. What a total blast.
Yes.
It makes me want one.
Yes.
For sure. I mean, they're expensive, though.
Oh, sure.
And then you got to have something to tow them, and you have to have a trailer to tow it.
Yeah.
So it's an investment. But what a fun day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Motorcycles are special. I was never... Dirt bikes, I was okay with. Yeah. It was like, that off-roading experience was night and day to a quad. I have never driven a side-by-side. I've been in one, but only like bebop put around. Oh, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
I have never been. I have never done anything in a side by side and an fire access in the snow, in the sand, on a side by side like I have been on my quad. It has only been bebopping around.
Yeah.
So you have more experience in a side by side than me, but I am vicariously grinning because I know the amount of fucking grins on a quad.
Yeah.
And just the silliness.
Yes.
Just the excitement of there's feels.
Yeah.
There's like the driving experience is all grins.
Oh, yeah.
It is all grins. There is few experiences in a driving machine that will do that grin than a quad does for me. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yes.
For me to have probably been anywhere near a side by side because it would be bad.
They have plenty of power for what they are, and even with 4 of us in it,
I would say. So what? I mean, you were in snow too, but
yeah.
if you had 4 of you in one, and the grins you're talking about, I imagine you wouldn't have that if you're like, it felt kind of bogged down at some time.
I never had that. I mean, it feels like you're going way faster than you are because there's no fucking doors or anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so it feels like you're whipping. I mean, at one point we were doing 45 coming down the hill.
Yeah.
But like on the trail, for the most part, in the snow, we were probably 25 or less as the thing crawls through, grips through the snow.
Yeah.
And it's flicking shit up all over the place and snow. And I was like, I don't want to get muddy and wet, so I'm like leaning in away from the door. So, I mean, it was just what a fun.
We did. And it's
a couple of hours.
And everyone in the thing was smiles.
Yes. And in fact, one of my concerns is my wife is not usually super adventurous, or she cannot.
Like outdoor adventure-y.
Yeah. And even Melanie, both were just laughing the whole time and enjoying. And even when we were getting a little silly, like, a little squirrely around the corner, they were all blah. They were just having a blast.
There is something uniquely special about quads and side-by-sides, obviously in your case, probably snowmobiles too, that takes away I know I'm in a vehicle.
Yeah.
And the motion of what we're experiencing if I was in a car, this would be dangerous and I wouldn't be as happy about it. But because you're in something that's smaller and like
made for it.
And made for off-road.
Yeah.
All of those inhibitions are just like, well, I don't care. This is fucking amazing.
And a totally open situation, right?
Right, yeah.
I mean, it has a ceiling, but like there's no doors.
Yeah.
And it's just wind whipping through there, and it's cold as shit outside.
Yes. There is some
very visceral.
But my honeymoon, on Kauai, we did one of those. It was a utility quad.
Okay.
And we did like a mud trail on some plantation there on Kauai. You get mud everywhere. And it's Venus, we're riding, God damn it. I'm pretty sure we were 2 up on the same quad because it was a utility thing.
Yeah.
We're both just fucking a muddy mess, and it was both of us are just having the fucking greatest of times.
Sure.
It was like, what? This is just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So it's cool that everyone in the family was great.
It was totally fun. And then we stopped at the taco tree there by Placer High on the way home and had taco tree.
We're going to see how long it takes Dave, hashtag Hey Dave, to say, hey, if you ever want to borrow mine, or if we need to put some mileage on his side-by-side.
Yeah.
Remember, he had a company that made parts for side-by-sides, didn't he?
I think
when he showed us the garage?
Or I think he does boat stuff. is his main. I don't know about.
Yeah, remember he had a
does it
side-by-side.
Oh, I know the side-by-side,
on the
but
one lift.
But I don't know if he had a company that does parts for it.
Yeah, I thought
Because he made the comment about like the lights and all the other kit are almost as expensive as the side-by-side itself or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah.
I wonder when was the last time he took it out or used it?
I don't know. Hashtag, hey, Dave. What's going on?
He has sand paddles on it the last I saw.
Yes, I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Which also, like, I could see that being fun too. Like, going in the snow is one thing. I could see going in the sand also.
Oh yeah, just let it rip. So the traffic, you saw one Jeep. Was it just?
Oh,
you
that
guys?
was those were the only people we saw.
That's actually surprising, given the holiday weekend, and it was clear for the weekend, wasn't it? Rain stopped Saturday.
Yes.
So, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Wow, what a shoot the gap, perfect experience, first one.
Yeah.
But you missed the glory hole, so the whole weekend was fucked.
We might go next weekend or something.
There you go.
But part of that was I got my car back.
Oh yes, yeah.
So I picked my car up on Friday. It's got a brand new diff in it. I'm very happy. It's very quiet. And so it was like, well, let's take it on a little road trip and give it the beans, right?
Right.
So I didn't get to do that, but that's okay. I went side by side and it was fun.
God damn.
So
when is Chandler going to buy one?
Well, he kept saying, I got to figure out how to get one of these.
I got to get me one.
Yeah. I don't know. Good question.
Because he has a truck, has access to a trailer.
Well, I think he can borrow, I think Drake will let him borrow it.
His side-by-side?
Yeah. So, he might just be able to use his, but I'm sure he would rather have his own.
Oh, sure.
For sure.
As one does when they're young. And
because he even had the dregs at his house for a little while because he was like ceramic coating it.
Yeah, I thought he was detailing it. Wasn't he?
So, and then he's got this guy's at his house because he's putting in like a stereo and speakers and running all the wire and some lighting and that kind of stuff. But man, what a blast!
Do you know how big the motor was?
No, I have no idea.
They're Can-Ams though.
Yeah,
that's right. I'm trying to picture the picture he put in the chat a ways back. I know he's posted it before. At least Drago's.
I remember.
I know I've seen Drago's when he posted it.
Yeah, I remember looking at whatever the model is on the side of the unit, but I don't remember. I don't remember what it said. LS or I don't know. I'd have to look it up on their website.
BBQ.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they got like a little truck bed thing in the back, And the guy that Chandler's had uses his for like duck hunting.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got like camo stuff on it and then like gun rack inside and stuff,
As they had to have a shovel?
No. That was the other thing. That was the other thing is we didn't have a shovel. I'm like, oh my God, we're fucking stuck. No one's got a shovel. And Shanna was
no shovel.
She was at one point collecting sticks in the snow to like shove under the tires.
No.
And then when we were telling her the problem is it's fucking bottomed out on the frame, she grabbed a stick and started digging the frame out as much as she could while we were all fucking a football, monkeys fucking a football, trying to figure out how to get them out.
Yeah.
But God bless her little heart.
She's just stick digging.
Yep. She was like, I'm doing whatever it takes.
Stick digger.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Melanie was building a snowman with the dog because we were trying to keep the dog out of the way of the machines in case one of them moved or we didn't want the dog to get hurt.
Sure.
So
took off racing.
But what a blast.
Did you have Max with you?
Oh, hell no. Oh, okay. We would have been a shivering mess.
You're right. Okay.
Dude doesn't have any hair.
What the fuck?
We're stuck? Oh, shit.
This is bullshit.
I'll never get my goat milk and kibble again.
This sucks.
I'm going to die out here. So.
Oh, my goodness. That's an amazing story.
Yeah. So that was fun. Then So to cap off the weekend,
Then
on Sunday, we did something we've never done before. We went to the No Kings protest at the Capitol.
no kings.
Yeah, the anti-Trump protest that happened at the Capitol on Sunday.
Okay.
Monday.
Okay.
It was the No Kings for President's Day protest.
Oh, okay.
Now, we got there late. I don't know why. We got there late, and when we got there, people were leaving, and we were like, oh, but then it looked like there was still a lot of people there, and we got out in front of the Capitol, and it was pretty mellow. I think it started at noon, and we got there around 2 or a little after 2, and it had really started to break up.
Dissipate.
Yeah, dissipate.
Okay.
And then we saw pictures later of how it was earlier, and there were thousands of people there. So I was happy to hear that even though we showed up late, but that there was a very good turnout of people there. So that was actually kind of cool. I'm happy to say that that's something that
Where'd you hear about that?
Blue Sky.
Oh, yeah.
It was the 50, I think it's 501, 50 states, 50 protests one day.
Oh, okay.
And it was I think it was posted on Blue Sky.
Okay.
So it was literally like a protest in every state.
Mm-hmm.
I think at most states' capitals, and probably bigger, areas. And then all on the same day.
Wow.
So, because it was President's Day.
Sure.
Hard to celebrate President's Day. I mean, I'm happy to have the day off, but given the climate right now,
right,
on all the bullshit that's going on.
Do you mean your quality of life isn't better, and prices of groceries aren't going down, and gas is going down? I was led to believe
gas has actually gone up.
These things would have been solved.
Yeah, gas has actually gone up quite a bit. I paid like $5.25 for a gallon of premium at Costco.
Wow.
Cost me $76 to fill my car.
What is that? I didn't believe the leopard would eat my face. I didn't think the leopard would eat my face, but it has.
The best sign I saw was IKEA has a better cabinet.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that is fucking brilliant. Now, if they could figure out how to make the sign look like the IKEA instructions, even better.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Somehow.
Yes.
But I was impressed with the amount of people that we saw there, even though we got there when people were starting to leave.
And this was on Sunday, or you did this Monday?
No, this was on Monday. This was actually on Monday.
On President's Day.
Yeah. So we did the snow thing Saturday. We went to a protest.
Wow.
On Monday. So yeah, that was
you, Melly, and Shan?
Yeah, we just drove down there.
Good for you guys.
I don't know why we went so late. I think I had mentioned it earlier in the day, and then the girls, I'm not sure if they wanted to do it. Very trepid about whether or not they wanted to go.
Sure.
But they ended up saying, "Oh, let's go." And
let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I've been saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, Melly got home, and my neighbor stopped by to say hello to her. And she stopped to say, "Oh, I love your flag." And then she said, "We went to the protest on Monday." And we were like, "We went also." That's what Melly said. We went also.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So maybe the next time there is one, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And then you can decide whether.
Are you on Blue Sky a lot?
I use it almost daily.
Really?
Yeah, it's my Twitter replacement.
Is it?
Yes, and it is very good.
Okay.
I really, really like Blue Sky.
Okay.
I never could have said that about Twitter even before Musk got his hands on it.
Okay. I have it. Okay. I'll poke at it.
Yeah.
Because why not?
In fact, I actually post there.
Do you?
I probably could have counted on one hand how many times I posted on Twitter.
Okay.
Prior, and I'm posting a couple times a day.
You actively engage on that platform.
Yeah.
Do we have a Sad Dad's Blue Sky?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Is it still locked into like invite only, or is it free to play?
I think it's free to play now.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to have an invite.
Oh, shit.
It's very good. I really like it. So if you're not
okay, so
on Blue Sky, I recommend
brief
it.
me on the because I've only tinkered with it once, and that was months and months and months ago. Character limit.
Similar to Twitter.
Okay, so it's short format.
Yeah.
Video or just pictures?
Video
and
and pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's improving over time.
Does it thread, or is it just like a stream, like Instagram, where it's just like a stream of shit, and you've got to like, how do you?
Yeah, you would see like a post, and then you can tap on it to go in and see all the comments. And
do you use it mostly on mobile or on your desktop?
Mobile, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
clean UI.
Yeah, it's very similar to Twitter, actually.
Ads?
Haven't noticed any ads that I'm aware of.
Because that's the biggest. I mean, at this point, if you were to try and use Twitter, the biggest train wreck
is the ads.
Like breaking up any sort of curated feed is jacked
when
with
every
ads or promoted
shit. 4th or 5th post is an ad, and it looks just like a regular post.
Yeah,
it's very frustrating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're
and then Twitter used to be able to like block ads or block the advertiser.
Mm-hmm.
And I had gotten to a point to where the ads I was getting were just complete garbage companies that no one's ever heard of, because I blocked so many companies.
Yeah.
And then when I finally decided to get rid of it, I was looking through my stuff, and they didn't let you block anymore. So they removed that capability.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, because Elon.
Yeah, great job, dickheads.
Yeah. So,
Venus got, because it was a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Venus took, so she's on an alternating work schedule where every other Friday she has off.
So that's a 9-hour day, right?
I think she halves off a lunch, like 30 minutes of her lunch, and that's where the time comes.
Oh, okay.
Comes from. So every other Friday she has off. So we were rolling into a 3-day weekend. So she took off. Last week was a Friday that she didn't work. So she took off Thursday to effectively get a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, and returned off.
4-day weekend? 5-day?
5-day weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, look at you. Like, you, for the cost of one,
right? You
got 5.
Yeah.
And like, oh, and we joked about it on Wednesday. Pretty much after the show, we wrapped up here, and she's like setting. I think she was putting her chair in the office to come in and play Destiny or something Thursday. I'm like, why are you putting the chair in here? She's like, because I want to come here and play video games. I went, tomorrow is Thursday. She's like, I have Thursday off. And I went,
awesome.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I too have Thursday off. She's like, I know. And then we talked about the game that she had played, and that was amazing until Thursday came around, and she was absolutely destroyed by whatever the fuck is going around flu thing.
Oh.
Thursday.
Brutal. She got the bird flu?
Yeah, down and out. Friday.
So her eggs are...
Yeah, everything
we're going to have to put her down?
Everything is toast, and the taxes went up on it. Friday, completely toasted. And at this point...
That sucks.
It's, I think, Friday... It may have been... I don't know when she took it, but somewhere between Friday and Saturday, I was in the kitchen, and I saw a COVID test. So whatever she got was to the strength and breadth that she thought
it was COVID.
It might be COVID. It was negative, but she I
heard that the flu is really bad.
Yes, she was destroyed.
Did she get flu shots?
Yes, we got our flu shots, I think, in December.
Okay.
So, I mean, we do it on the... Yes, we're up to date on the shots. You'll
Yeah.
get it. You'll get the thing here at the end of the show. But whatever heavy sore throat. She thought maybe she's got strep. No, didn't happen. But it was like COVID and it knocked her the
Kicked
fuck
her
out.
ass.
Saturday, I thought maybe she was. No, Saturday she was toast. I think it was Sunday. It looked like she was
Dead.
kind of coming out of it, like had made the corner.
Yeah.
But I think she just had regained some color in her face because she wasn't so pale. She went out grocery shopping, which was probably a mistake because she was like, I had to sit in the car to try and
I hate that.
get my shit together. And then we realized when I was trying to put dinner together or help her put dinner together last night, I'm like, do we have, because she made like a taco bake for like burritos or burrito bowl things. I'm like, do we have salsa? She went, oh, I forgot that. And then I said, well, where are the chips? And she's like, oh, yeah, I forgot that. Also, I don't have olives. And so it was like, so you could tell when she was making the grocery list,
The brain function.
She was not there.
That's a bummer to have that much time off and then not be able to really take advantage.
Yes, Sunday, she was quite frustrated. She's like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm like, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Monday, she woke up, and she's got pink eye.
Did you fart on her pillow?
That's what I said. Like, why are you farting on your pillow? She's like, that doesn't happen. It's the fucking wives' tale. I'm like, or you farted on your pillow.
Who's farting on your eye?
Yeah, right. I mean, because she would get up. I don't know if this happens in your house. At no point in our marriage, if she has ever been coughing or sneezing or been congested, have I ever elbowed and went, I can't sleep.
Right.
Go on the couch.
Oh, no, yeah, I wouldn't.
It has never happened. If I'm ever so tired and I can't sleep because she's snoring or sneezing or coughing, if it's that important to me, I'll get up and go to the couch. If I'm uncomfortable, I might leave the bed. But I have never portrayed the perception that
God damn it, you're annoying me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you need to leave the bed so I can get some sleep.
Can you imagine?
I know, right? Fuck, that's the quickest marriage ending situation ever. But she gets up and she goes and she's been sleeping on the couch. I'm like, I don't care. Like, when I start to fall asleep, I will fucking fall asleep.
Yeah.
And if I can't, I'll leave. You need to be comfortable. You're sick.
Yeah.
I don't care. But she would, because she was sleeping out on the couch for a couple nights, somehow, at whatever the clogging of her sinuses, it led to pink eye. So Monday, we spent our President's Day not in fucking protest. We schlepped over. I drove her over to the pharmacy at fucking Kaiser and got her
brutal
pink eye droplets, which was funny because if you're a parent, at some point your kids are probably going to get pink eye.
Yeah.
So we're in this line to get the prescription for pink eye drops. And however they hand off or authorize the actual acquisition of said prescription, they make you do a consult. Everyone in line who got some sort of narcotic or prescription had to then go stand in another line to actually get their medication after they saw this one guy who then told them how to take the medicine, what the medicine did, the iterations on how to take the medicine, and then answer whatever questions you have. If you're a parent and you have kids, they've probably got pink eye. So my wife, we're well versed in the nuance of children and pink eye and the drops and the sequencing and how long the prescription runs. So it was quite funny for us. One,
to have to sit and listen to the spiel.
for her to have to explain that her husband farts on her pillow and that's how she got pink eye. I just put that into the ether forever now, even though that's not how it happened, but she knows that. That a mother of two, who's dealt with numerous pink eyes, had to walk up and talk to a doctor who then had to explain to her how pink eye medication worked.
Right.
And I could feel just give me the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Like from my wife.
I mean, it's written on the side of the shit.
Listen, pal. I'm good. Just give me the fucking drop.
I mean, I guess, can't you just be like, I know how it works.
See, now, what I thought I heard a gentleman who was like in the not kiosk, but the booth next to us say, I'd like to waive the consult.
Yeah.
I heard him say it, but I still saw him over in the, like, he picked up his medicine from the same guy anyway. So I'm like, oh, I see. It's possible we could have just taken it if we'd have said that, but neither of us knew what that was meant in the time, and I don't think she heard it anyway.
Was that Kaiser?
Yeah, it was Kaiser.
Yeah.
There was I mean, there's chatter. There's not silent booths, and it's not one-on-one. There was a gentleman who was 2 people in front of us who was picking up kidney disease medication for his wife.
Oh, damn.
And it was like one of those, because I'm sitting there with her. You
can hear that.
Yeah, it's just pink eye medicine.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where you're like, man, like that's rough.
That's a big
you
deal.
know, and we're you're just talking. It's the holidays have just passed, and you're getting older, and the birthdays, and we're joking that she's falling apart because she's sick from this thing. And it's here you have 2 people in front of us, a gentleman that's probably got 10 to 15 years on us, and he's picking up his wife's stage 4 kidney disease medication.
Yeah.
And you're like,
damn.
It's just pink eye.
Yeah.
Fuck. But also, it put like a moment in there, like, one day that's us. Will you get my? Fuck yeah, absolutely. I'll get your medication.
Right, for sure.
I'll be here. He was doing all the things that would probably make a Hallmark movie classic, like asking all the questions and like just someone that was a husband or partner that was just super read in on how to get his wife care.
Yeah.
It was like, adulting sucks sometimes, kind of a moment. You're like, well, it's just pink eye. We'll get through it. She ended up calling in sick today. She had a coworker yesterday, so yesterday was being Tuesday. She had a coworker that had the front end of the day off, so she worked from home, sick, troopered it, because, it was fucked. The coworker was out, and it was going to be a busy, however the days rolled with whatever is going on at the county. Someone had to be on staff.
She just did it to do it.
But today she was like, she came into the office as I was already an hour into the work, and she was like, "Is it?" I mean, she sounds terrible. Like she's been coughing almost 24/7 for 4.5, 5 days.
Oofta.
So she came in and she's like, "Is it bad if I call in sick?" I'm like, no.
Not if you feel like shit.
If you can't work and you have, like, honey, that's what the sick days are for. Like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's okay. Take care of it. She slept almost all day. I'm like, your body needs rest.
Yeah.
Take a break. You're sick.
Yeah.
I was on a one-on-one review with my new manager, and he sounded like he was hoarse, like, and I'm like, "Hey man, are you?" And this was Tuesday. I'm like, "Hey man, are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh man, So man, I got a 19-month-old, and man, just everything she comes from her is like a goddamn petri dish. And then I got this cough, and then fucking I got pink eye of all things, and I went, what the fuck? Like, what are the odds? I'm like, my wife's got the same fucking thing. Apparently, whatever is
His
going.
wife farts on his pillow.
Right. I'm like, does your wife fart on your pillow?
Did my wife fart on your pillow?
Yeah, did my wife fart on your pillow? Shit, what's going on? Whatever the flu thing is going around,
Yeah.
it has a pink eye twist on it.
That's great. That sounds awesome.
And for what? I don't know how, I'm still thinking stars here. No one else in the house.
You're like walking around in a hazmat suit.
Right. She starts like coughing, and everyone like goes the other way. I'm like, fucking.
Yeah.
Man.
That's sketchy.
Yeah. I feel bad because it was like a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
It was like
a 5 days off.
we're going to do all kinds of stuff. And I did some stuff, but,
Yeah.
some things needed 2 people, and she was not having it. I felt it sucked.
That does suck.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling of wasted time off days. If I'm going to waste a time off day, it's because I have wasted the time off day, not because I got sick. That's how I feel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all right wasting a time off day if I'm the one wasting the time off day for just because I don't want to do anything.
Right.
Not because I have to.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm going to blow it, then that's on me.
Yeah.
But if circumstances
I don't want that to happen.
keep me from leveraging. No.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be me.
That's fucked up.
No. That's fucked.
That is fucked.
We're at time.
Just like that?
Just like that. Eventually, at some point, we'll get to all the TV shit.
TV shit?
Yeah, the TV mounts.
Oh, that's right.
Which ties into our last show about you just got to start tackling shit.
Yes.
Shit got tackled.
Yeah.
And then my wife got sick. So some shit got tackled, and I had enough staging of stuff to send you a picture like, fuck yeah, I'm tackling some shit.
Yeah.
And then a whole bunch of other things all got spawned in also trying to start shit.
Yeah.
And the staged pretty picture that you got, the house doesn't look all that pretty anymore because now there's little piles of like, okay, here, and not quite a bunch of shit got started.
Yeah.
But there was a number of pictures that got sent out like, fuck yeah, I did it. And then the house went back to shit again as I staged stuff in all kinds of other places. We'll get to that. We'll get to that the next week.
All right.
Because it's good progress, and it covers what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And just starting.
I have been trying to...
You just got to light the fuse.
I've been trying to do that too.
Okay.
So.
On that note, you should return the cart.
Should wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Pick up a broom.
Do the kindness.
Register to vote, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We really, really appreciate it.
Bye.